Welcome to a news update from GTA Series Videos. I'm Gary7MT, and today we're going to talk about the newly announced DLC for GTA Online by Rockstar Games, Smuggler Run. Sharing its name with one of the first titles from Rockstar Games, Smuggler Run looks to provide the players with a new opportunity to make money in GTA Online. After the CEO businesses, the drugs businesses, and gun running, Rockstar Games is releasing this Tuesday, August 29th that is, the next big thing in GTA Online.
Hey! This is that person!
Yeah, I know who this is, Ron. I know who this is. Come here.
Introduced by Ron, Trevor's partner in crime, Smuggler Run is probably going to replicate the structure of the finance and felony, import-export, and gun-running DLCs. Features include a new location from where the business is managed, and new missions to collect and sell goods. Plus, new cooperative missions that unlock discounted prices for some of the coolest, most unique and dangerous aircraft, including helicopters and ultralights. We think the question is, how solid and fresh is this DLC going to be? This is unknown, but the question resonates, especially after the long months of content released tied to gun running.
Just give me a sec. Should have just reversed. Not gonna miss these corridors. Okay, here we go.
Now, before analyzing the content of the Smuggler Run trailer, we're here to tell you Rockstar has also announced that they will release new vehicles and new adversary modes in coming months. These will accompany the timely celebrations for Halloween and the holiday season. But there's also going to be another extension of the racing in-game. After the special vehicle circuit races, we're going to have the dynamic circuit races, a series of circuits with checkpoints that will instantly change the vehicle class driven. Instead of doing a classic frame-by-frame analysis, we're going to take all the shots of common places, possible missions, or content in order to analyze everything in deeper depth. For some of the info, a big thanks goes to one of our guys who has an insane passion for World War II era stuff, and the people over at the GTA forums, Twitter, and obviously Google and Wikipedia. Now, let's commence with the interior of the hangar, starting from the image released in the news by Rockstar. In the background, some big-ass green doors to maybe access the area to personalize the airplanes or to access the interior. On the right, we see an area where new computers will probably be to access the network for selling or stealing stuff. In another wide shot of the new hangar interior, we can also see a World War II fighter aircraft, the German Messerschmitt ME-163 Comet. In 12 different occasions, we can see the inside of the hangar. The central part, where the helicopter and planes are stored, is big enough to contain a Titan, so these interiors cannot be placed on the sandy shores or grapeseed airfields without changes on the map by Rockstar Games. These are huge interiors, and if they're not located underground like the gun-running bunkers, there are only two places with buildings big enough for them: the Los Santos International Airport and Fort Zancudo. If there's going to be an area on the right for personal quarters and such, on the left of the hangar, there are going to have to be storage for the crates and all the stolen goods for sale. You can see how similar these crates are to the contraband crates we've seen with jewelry and art in the import-export DLC, or the green crates of weapons from gun running. In this shot of Ron talking to the GTA Online protagonist, we can see an NPC behind both. This could be Charlie, our new mechanic.
No, I'm keeping it tranquilo, bro. You know. I mean, demand is crazy down south, man. Crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, the feds are not supplying the arms to the Mexican criminals, so someone's gotta step it.
Oh yeah, they need guns, bro. So many guns.
That said, let's move on to the new aircraft from the rest of the trailer. The big blue plane in this shot is a seaplane inspired by the Grumman G-21 Goose. but with 4 motors instead of the classic 2. In the second official screenshot, the same one is shown carpet bombing an area. In the trailer, we see the same airplane, but weaponized, with a machine gun in the front and sporting a classic World War II pinup girl on the side. On the right, almost in line with the Goose, is a small stunt plane, maybe a compact, faster, more agile version of a Mallard, based on another stunt plane, the Reberry 3M1C1R. In front of this plane, we see a small helicopter, maybe a new version of the gyrocopter Little Willie, first introduced in an earlier Grand Theft Auto, Vice City Stories. The white and gray plane in the foreground instead is based on a Beechcraft T6 Texan II, a single-engine, 2-seater aircraft used as a training plane by the Air Force and Navy. These shots are maybe taken from 3 separate selling missions. The first 2 shots show a skylift dropping a container over a cargo ship. In the next 3 shots, we can see a very small helicopter based on the classic single-seater CH-7 Helisport drop a crate in the mile-high construction area. The same helicopter, but with a red-colored cabin, is shown on the right of the hangar, under the platform of the second floor of the business area. Probably there as a prop, considering it's shown in the same color and identical position as the other. These 3 shots show a new kind of cargo plane dropping crates over the north while being attacked by buzzards. It's a more compact version of the cargo plane with the same wheel system as the Cargo Bob, but sporting a 360-degree turret tucked under the nose. As said before, the previous shots could be moments taken from selling missions, or, like most of the rest of the trailer, moments from missions that allow accessing discount prices for some of the DLC's more powerful, lit planes and helicopters. One mission is going to involve our team destroying a cargo plane using jets inspired by the Russian MiG-15. The MiG was one of the Korean War's most respected aircraft until the release of the MiG-17, and is still in use today as an advanced training craft with the Korean Air Force. Carpet bombing is not going to be a Goose exclusive. This shiny remix of a B-25 Mitchell and the Lockheed Model 12 Electra Jr. is able to drop bombs on the competition's runways or meetings. And if bombing ain't enough, a second player can move into the machine gun on top of the aircraft to bust a multitude of caps in their asses. Here we can see 2 hunters cluster bombing, with buzzards exploding. The Hunter, GTA's version of the classic Boeing AH-64 Apache attack helicopter, was first added to the series in GTA Vice City. After the Hydra, added by Rockstar Games with the Heist update, the Hunter was the other long-requested addition by players, and was already in the game for all this time, considering that it was shown in the in-game movie trailer of The Simian. In one mission, ultralights are also going to be used, maybe not the best choice, considering the attacking buzzards on their 6s. An ultralight was also shown inside the hangar in the first official image released by Rockstar today. The Humane Labs are going to again be soiled for a nighttime mission, with players intent on stealing something using new gear, a helmet with night vision goggles. There's also going to be hundreds of new clothes added to GTA Online with this DLC, from jackets to new flying suits to hats like the camo smog, pants, and more. The Palmer Taylor Power Station instead is going to be the terrain for another mission, where the players are probably going to be split into 2 teams, with 2 of them in a distant helicopter supporting a ground team using a sniper rifle to eliminate lookouts or something like that.
It's clear, man. Climb aboard.
Things I do for old friends.
Before closing our analysis, we want to take a final look at the official DLC's artwork. In it, we can see the new gear from the DLC with the Goose, the smaller Mallard, and the Beechcraft T6 Texan II. In the bottom left is one of the update's new 4-wheeled vehicles, a Rockstar Games version of the classic Ford Escort Mk1. With that, this analysis of today's video concludes. And remember, for updates on all of what's next, keep following us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you just want to chat with us, players, or other fans, join us on our official Discord server. From GTA Series Videos, this was Gary7MT, out. Till next time.